Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Reynolds Stadium, home of the Razorbacks. And this big crowd has already been serenading their beloved team with Whoa Pig Suey. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Powell, here in the booth with Crumz. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Buckeyes will kick it away and get this game going. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's Shaw. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Ball handed off. And he's brought down there.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Hogs.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll run it out of the shotgun, moving right through the contacts. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the wideout goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He hands it to the back. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gets made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Now it's second down here. Here comes a handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Fires it to the wideout. And it's just flat dropped on third down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a fourth down call. And the Razorbacks will send the punt team onto the field. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense moving to a bunch formation. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arkansas 7, Ohio State 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Just ran away from the defense.
Ohio State, number 1 in the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after.
Kick is good. That ties the game.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Arkansas Razorbacks will take over first and 10.
And Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And they get him down after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Razorbacks will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the 2nd quarter? Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Lining up to try the extra point. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner is brought down. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
First down and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And the Razorbacks will line up to boot it away. And it's a fake. Snap to the up man. Making people miss. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Boy, what a turn of events. I'm sure the punting team's offense is thrilled to be getting back out on the field right now after they were gifted an extra possession.
The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
And the Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6 to the end zone, but incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run here, lets it go. That's caught. It's Harris. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field, trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the 2nd quarter. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The Razorbacks are going to cash in this red zone trip. And here's the handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Well, when you play cover 3, you leave your corners essentially on an island downfield. Love how the corner does a nice job of being able to stay in position, stalk the receiver, and locate the ball for that interception.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Breaks free. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They've got him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He slings this one deep down the left side. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Looks like he's going to run it. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
1st down, looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They tack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. 2nd down coming up.
And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
With the score, Ohio State 28, Arkansas 14.
And the Razorbacks will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense, football knocked loose in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Razorbacks looking to cash in the red zone. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he'll be brought down. Coming up, second down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
On third and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Here's the second down play. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Toss play to the outside. Finding space at the 20. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
35, Arkansas, 21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And here comes a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Looking to chuck it again. And he fires the football to the right side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Intercepted by Ohio State. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaks loose at the 15. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 30. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
A quick throw out left, complete. Can he reach the end zone? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Oh, that's exactly what I love to see. That's how you tackle. That is textbook from this corner. He flew in, made the tackle in space, and keeps him not only out of the end zone, but a short loss there.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. The tight end has got it. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Arkansas Razorbacks will take over 1st and 10.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Contact as he let the ball go. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it on the move. Caught near the goal line. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the beatdown continues.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it for a big gain. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Rifles this football to the left. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Touchdown, Hogs. Still no answer for this offense.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
49, Arkansas, 28.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
56, Arkansas, 35.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Arkansas Razorbacks will take over 1st and 10.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, Could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Not even a play? Kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And we're going to throw now on first down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's on the run. Launches deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Almost picked off yet again. He's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He's going to take off. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw yet again. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Razorbacks. No chance to catch it. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go as he's being hit. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. Here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. First down, we're going to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself. The Razorbacks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. The pass rush closing in. Well, that was exciting, but no one to throw to. Eventually goes down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the quarterback dropping back, throws it to the right. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Shaw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, drops back. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. It's press coverage now from these DBs. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Here's another interception. We're losing track.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Escapes the pocket. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score Ohio State 70, Arkansas 42.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your Arkansas Razorbacks will take over. First and 10.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Going the other way, can they stop him? Past the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes.